And greetings, weather prognosticator and meteorologist Chad Merrill here with a special weather outlook as we move into this third week in February. We have two significant winter storms that will impact the mid-Atlantic. The first one is brewing across the southwest and Texas. You can see the counterclockwise swirl here on the water vapor imagery. This particular storm will move towards the southeast and then up towards the mid-Atlantic and produce very significant ice and even some heavy snow, and that will be followed by another system that is coming around the bend into the northwest. Breaking things down, Tuesday's snowfall amounts as the storm system moves into the mid-Atlantic, 1 to 3 inches of snow from near Pittsburgh up towards Williamsport, Pennsylvania, but the jackpot will be northwestern Pennsylvania and northern Ohio with 6 to 9 inches of snow. Ice accumulation, we are expecting a widespread crippling ice storm across the heart of the Allegheny Highlands all the way into the Lehigh Valley. Now, the stripe of heaviest icing will occur here in the Alleghenies, north of State College, and then north of the Lehigh Valley and the northern parts of New Jersey. Once you get downwind of the Alleghenies towards Cumberland, the amounts will drop off to close to a third of an inch of ice, and the Blue Ridge Mountains will see about a quarter of an inch of ice accumulation. Along the I-81 corridor itself, should see a tenth to a quarter of an inch of ice accumulation, and just rain for the I-95 corridor. However, with snow still stuck on the trees across the Alleghenies, we are expecting multiple power outages and very dangerous travel. The next storm system on Thursday will produce a stripe of 1 to 3 inches of snow across northern West Virginia, western Maryland, up and through much of central Pennsylvania, with the jackpot once again northwestern parts of Pennsylvania and northern Ohio with 6 to 9 inches of snow. We won't see much ice accumulation melt between Tuesday's storm and Thursday's storm across the Alleghenies, and we are expecting another 2/10 to 3/10 of an inch of ice. This will be devastating for the trees across the Alleghenies. We will see ice amounts similar to that across the parts of State College, Happy Valley area, up through northern parts of Pennsylvania, north of the Lehigh Valley. And then once you get downwind of the mountains, we should see 0.05 to a little bit over a tenth of an inch of ice accumulation along the I-81 corridor. So if you have a backup generator, definitely get that out and make sure it is functioning. If you live in the Alleghenies, this is going to cause power outage problems. Travel will be nearly impossible at times across the Alleghenies, central Pennsylvania, and also north of the Lehigh Valley into northern New Jersey. We'll see very heavy icing from this as well. So stock up now on things that you might need over the next week or so. The start time for the ice, 6 p.m. Monday, ending at 3 a.m. Tuesday in the Alleghenies, starting around 8 o'clock Monday north of the Lehigh Valley to 6 a.m. Tuesday north of the Lehigh Valley. There will also be icing as far south as northern Maryland, that stripe of real estate from Hagerstown to Westminster, and that icing will primarily occur on Monday, but we aren't expecting any more than a tenth of an inch of ice accumulation. Besides the ice, in the Alleghenies, very heavy fog will develop on Tuesday morning, very early before daybreak, and then a cold front will come through and bring brisk winds that will add to the power outage situation. We will also see heavy fog develop east of the Allegheny Plateau towards the Lehigh Valley early Tuesday. Again, not expecting much ice or snow accumulation to melt between Tuesday and Thursday's storm. The snow will be heavy and wet across northwestern Pennsylvania, so that will create some isolated to widely scattered power outages. And the highest ice accumulation, as noted in the previous graphic, and as I mentioned, east of the Alleghenies, that upper tier of ice accumulation, close to a quarter of an inch, will be primarily in the Blue Ridge Mountains, with a little bit less along I-81. The I-95 corridor will remain all rain. Bishops has an event coming up this weekend. We finally quiet the weather pattern down a bit. Partly cloudy for the Falling For You 5K, 10K, and that temperature at the starting line 29 degrees to end that race. We're also looking for great weather on Sunday for the Falling For You also, Part 2. This is in Maryland, of course. This race is in Maryland as opposed to Virginia on the 20th. We are looking for mostly sunny skies, upper 20s at the starting line, 36 degrees to end the race. If you want to see what we're up to at the Hagerstown Town and Country Almanac, or you want to purchase a 2021 edition of the Almanac, and it does spell wintry weather in February, just head to our website, and that is almanac.com. Everybody have a safe week, and look forward to some drier weather once we get into the weekend and a little bit more of a quieter pattern for us.